Green Woman Tarot. This is a general reading for you for the second week of June, so it's just a fairly short reading to see what sort of energies are around you during the second week of June, what's on the cards for you then. But before we dive into the tarot, we need to consult the oracle. So as I said, it's just a general reading. What may or may not resonate fully with all of you, just take what does and leave the rest behind. And it's for entertainment purposes. So if you want a deeper and more private reading, then that can be arranged in the links below. So what fell out for you very early on is permanence. Permanence, depicted by ink, which we know stains. I'm getting a sense of something that can really go the distance, something that will leave its mark for a long time to come. Let's see what the cards say. Let's see what's on the cards for Taurus for the second week of June 2020. What's on the cards for Taurus, second week of June 2020? What messages are on the cards for Taurus for the second week of June 2020? Okay, Taurus, what's going to be around you? Oopsie, the cards are starting to get a bit hysterical. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some. I would like to go with that pile. Let's see. I'll just do an initial train of thought and we'll see where that leads. Usually for a quick reading it is enough, but sometimes I may back it down. Right, you got the lady, 9 of Wands, King of Swords, 8 of Wands. Bottom of the deck you got the Wheel, Cycle. Right. I may get some clarification. Let's just get going. Yep, it seems that you're at a point where you've been working long and hard at something. You're now getting very tired, but you're almost near the finish. This particular 9 of Wands is quite a defensive looking card. This is the Wounded Warrior card. It just shows me you've been battling with something for a while. You've been very stoical about it, but you've reached a point where you're not sure whether you really want to go on with it. What the cards say is that you are closer than you think to the finish line. And that finish line shows a lot of abundance, a lot of possibility for growth, and certainly something that can go the distance, certainly something that will last, something built on very solid foundations. The Empress, or the Lady, is a card of creation and nurturing, and as you can see she sits on a solid rock there, showing the stability and the strength of her foundation. So what you've been building up has a great potential for you to bring to bring things of value, whatever it is that you value, whatever it is you've been building. It's you've done well. You've built it on solid ground. I think you've done the work stoically and well resourced, because the Empress is all about having the resources and being able to bring things into fruition. Now the King of Swords, he's about discipline, and I think that's what you're going to need. You may be feeling tired and worn out, but the King of Swords, I think he's urging you to continue to get your head around whatever doubts you have and use your discipline, your self-discipline, to continue and see this through. Maybe promise yourself a little reward later and a bit of nurturing. This is the nurture card as well. So with a, maybe you need to not only discipline yourself and, screw your courage to the sticking point and keep on with it, but, promise yourself a little reward at the end of it, a little bit of caring. And, you're the one, I feel, who needs to be caring and gentle with yourself, because this is your project. This is your endeavor. You've brought yourself thus far, and therefore, if you are feeling tired, replenish your energies with pampering yourself a bit in whatever way you would do that, whether it's rewarding yourself with chocolates or taking a long hot bath or just giving yourself a nice pep talk, which is what the King of Wands would do. He may be harsh, he may be steely, but he gets things done and he is king. I think he's also saying, if you've met with problems, you will be able to solve them with your knowledge and with your headology, really, with thinking. You'll be able to solve problems and get a grip on it. And once you've done that, once you perhaps pause for a break, replenish yourself, and put yourself back into gear with a bit of a pep talk, you'll be able to move things forward quickly. The Eight of Wands is all about fast movement. It also may say for some of you that an important message or phone call, communication, whatever, will come your way. But we could link it in with this whole thing and say that it's, news that brings you back into gear and brings you back into the run of it, so that you can continue with this. And the Wheel of Fortune shows, because you've been grounded and you've been focused, you will feel a change of energies. You'll feel things getting back into gear. And whatever you're building, whatever you're working on, whatever this endeavor has been, is one that will stand the test of time, that will be there for a long time. So it seems, Taurus, a lot of hard work for you in this week, but things will begin to move forward and you'll feel a shift. So I hope you have a good week, and God bless you till we meet again.